Hi, this is Carpenter A. Welcome. This video is about the most important floor manager part of BIM project setup. When proceeding with architectural design, you must check whether there is a limit on the height of the floor or a limit on the diagonal line at the construction site you want to design. Architectural design is not an area where designers can freely design. This is because, although there are requirements from the owner, it is a project that can only be implemented with the permission of a local public institution. In addition, you should also check the natural environment of the area to be checked. Since the weather is different in each region, the freezing depth is also different. Once the environmental analysis is completed, the number of floors of the building is designated, and the project is carried out. There is a Edit Levels icon in the lower center of the Archline screen. Click here, a dialog box will appear. Information that has already been set is displayed. In this part, we need to determine which layer is the current active layer. The first icon based on the icon in the upper left corner, you can add a new layer up or down based on the currently active layer. The second icon is the function to delete the selected layer. The third icon is the ability to add a floor towards the basement. The fourth icon is the ability to add layers upwards. The fifth icon is the ability to change the selected layer to the active layer. Finally, the rightmost icon is a function that makes the floor appear gray in the floor plan even though it is not active. By clicking this icon, you can show multiple stories at the same time. In the state part, you can make them visible one by one. The numbering on the left side of the screen cannot be edited. This part does not appear in the drawing output. When creating a drawing, only the name part appears. So, this name can be modified by the user at any time. Bottom elevation literally means the starting height of that floor. Height, or floor height, means the height specified by the building code. Means the height from the top of the structure to the top of the structure on the upper floor. On the right, a function is also provided that allows you to use it by specifying it as a variable by height. You don't have to take advantage of this feature. However, if the project is carried out using this variable, there is an advantage that the drawing information is automatically modified when the floor height is changed. In the parameter part, there is a function to hide some of the parts displayed on the floor plan. For the elevation, that is, the elevation above sea level, enter the elevation corresponding to the GL height of the area. You can check the altitude above sea level on Google Earth or the homepage of the Land Information Platform operated by the National Geographic Information Service. Website address is map.ngii.go.kr. This part can be changed at any time even during the project, and the 3D information is automatically corrected. Among the icons at the top, there is a floor copy function. This function is used to duplicate the design of the current floor to another floor. In particular, there is an option called pseudo-copy in this section. When copying, this function copies only two-dimensional information. If a specific item is an item that is connected to a floor different from the current floor, you can use this function to proceed with the project in the desired form. In addition to copying floors, there is also a function to move certain objects to another floor. Using this function, you can move objects easily. Just select an object and specify which floor to move to. Next is the ability to configure a project with multiple buildings in one project. This function is mainly for the purpose of defining the floors of the main building and its annexes. Archline has a feature called Level Increment. This function is performed for the purpose of automatically and easily adjusting the height when there is a step difference on the same floor. Level increments are explained in detail in another video. And the floor manager here is used not only for the floor management function, but also for management for drawing production. The Arcoline CM channel has more details about this. If you refer to the video, you will be able to understand the part about how this part is used. Today's video is here. If the video was useful, please press the subscribe and like buttons. Thank you. See you in the next video.